This week on Your Newsroom, I'm Gracie Higgins. The Hispanic Outreach and Leadership Achievement celebrated Hispanic Heritage Month. We show you what made this event so special.
Emmys, a new voter registry opened up in the community. We give you the details.
National Voters Registration Day was last week. We show you how voters prepped for Election Day.
Plus, the career fair was held at the RAC for students looking to broaden their network. We break down what this event had to offer.
If it matters to you, it matters to us, and it all starts right now.
This is Your Newsroom, with our team of reporters in the field covering the stories that matter to you. Now from the Georgian Media Group, this is Your Newsroom.
Hey everyone, welcome to Your Newsroom. I'm Michaela Hill.
And I'm Gracie Higgins. Hispanic Heritage Month was celebrated in the Williams Center with a lot of food and dancing to fulfill the evening. Your Newsroom's Mia Falcone has the story.
This past week, the Hispanic Outreach and Leadership Achievement Organization hosted a Hispanic Heritage Month celebration at the Williams Center to expand cultural awareness. Students were provided by HOLA with food, music, art, and other activities. Some students even enjoyed both Latin dancing and square dancing, while others ate chicharrones and drank horchatas. The goal of this event was to bring Hispanic and Latino students together to feel heard on campus and express their culture. President Jessica Fernandez told me about how she loves to share her Cuban American heritage with other students and why she thinks Hispanic Heritage Month is so important.
Because it's easy for minority groups to be kind of silenced or their voices not to be heard. So I think it's important, especially to dedicate a month just so we can actually point out and raise that awareness that these voices do need to be heard, and not just for this month, but throughout the year.
The students a part of the HOLA organization consisted of first, second, and third generation Hispanics and others who were interested in learning more about Hispanic culture. Junior and HOLA member Angela Ramos Perez said that having Guatemalan parents but not knowing Spanish as well as them made her insecure. But ever since she made friends at HOLA, she's found people who share the same experience as her, and it's made her feel more secure.
I've always been really insecure about my Spanish, like it's not good enough or like it's not like up to what it should be. But like meeting other people in HOLA, like they also have like that kind of like insecurity, so it makes me feel seen.
Students who attended the event mingled with different tables such as the Caribbean Students Association and enjoyed sharing each other's cultural background. Hispanic students across campus are enlightened by HOLA's fight for Hispanics and Latinos to be recognized within our country. The Hispanic Heritage Month celebration allowed for these students to find love in their culture and strive for more inclusivity. Reporting in Statesboro, this is Mia Falcone for Your Newsroom.
Where can students learn more about the organization?
Great question. Students can learn more by emailing holaborough@georgiasouthern.edu and can ask anything to hear more about the organization.
Great to know. Thanks, Mia. Election Day is 40 days away, and the future of our country is in the hands of people. Voters registration helps voters activate their voices. Your Newsroom, Chloe Peacock, has the story.
Across the United States, almost 15.4 million people are enrolled in college or university. But in the 2020 presidential election, only 66% of those students voted, and that dropped to just over 20% in the 2022 midterms. National Voter Registration Day highlights this disparity and strives for people everywhere to register to vote. The Political Science and International Studies Department, led by Dr. Jamie Scalera Elliott, and students held a panel discussion on the importance of voting. The department set up shop in the Russell Union to help students register and request absentee ballots.
Well, personally, my own reason to vote is simply just to exercise that right that people so hardly fought for me. But not only that, it's to actually make a difference within my community, for my peers. And I think as a young person especially, it's important for us to the world is changing.
The panel discussion was led by three professors: Dr. Patrick Navanti, who spoke on the history of voting rights in America, Dr. Brett Curry, who spoke on Supreme Court decisions regarding voting, and Dr. Maureen Staub, who spoke on voters' responsibilities.
I think the most important thing is to remember the oft-said quote, "It's a republic if you can keep it, and if you do not participate, then we will lose."
A common challenge for those encouraging young people to vote is trying to make it fun and engaging. The department, along with members of the League of Women Voters, gave out pizza, popsicles, candy, and fun merchandise to entice students to learn more.
The best way I try to make it fun is just like to get to know everyone, to like show them like the positivity and like, of course when it comes to college students, candy and food. We did popsicles and pizzas today and like just some candy. But just for myself, the best way to make this fun is just to do it with other people that also enjoy being politically involved.
Students, many of whom are first-time voters, may feel overwhelmed with the pressure of choosing who they feel is the best candidate. That's why the panel opened the floor to questions to push students in the direction of resources they can use to make them feel more confident when they hit the polls come November.
Just start somewhere and say is their perspective, and then do a little background research on that source, whether it's Fox News, MSNBC, Real Clear Politics, any of them. Just start by looking at one and try to understand what they're saying and what their background is, and then try to find another, right? Google, what's the opposite side of the aisle, right? And compare the two perspectives. And as you do that, right, as you see the dialogue between the two, that is kind of that adversarial pursuit of the truth, right? That if you see people arguing about things, then you will, through the process of actually listening and trying to find ways, what's the flaw in that argument, right? And what did this person say that other person missed? By doing that, even if you keep it small, then you're taking that first step.
Thanks, Chloe. What are some upcoming deadlines in this election?
Great question. October 7th is the last day to register to vote, and October 25th is the last day to request an absentee ballot. Head to georgia.gov/register-vote to check your status now.
Sounds great. Thanks, Chloe. With weddings happening every day, there are not a lot of bridal registries in this area. Emmie's opened up looking to cater to the brides and the community, and I have the story.
Emmie's grand opening welcomes Statesboro residents with a ribbon-cutting ceremony on Brampton Avenue. Staff set up a tent with snacks, cookies, and drinks for customers to indulge in as they waited. Owner Anna Waters stood with family and employees in front of the store. This event started off in prayer. Emmie's specializes in bridal registries, fine china, and other gifts for engaged couples. But that's not all. They also provide gifts for the entire family. This includes personalized gifts for men, keepsake gifts, and heirlooms. Owner Anna Waters tells me she and her husband were able to obtain this location in the summer and renovated it to be the bridal registry of her dreams. She tells me the backstory of this establishment.
There is a huge void in the market in this area for bridal registries. Fine china specifically has not been in this area in many years, but it is a very popular thing. So when I registered as a bride, I had to drive an hour and a half away just to be able to find what I was looking to register for. And I knew that this market could support something like this.
Anna tells me her business was named after her grandma and her love for hosting.
I would help her host different events for her friends, and we always ate off of fine china. We never ate off of paper product. And so she kind of instilled the love for that, of hosting and setting a table for me at a young age, and introduced me to the art of it all.
If you are a friend, want or are in need of a bridal registry, or just want to browse, Emmie's is open Monday through Friday from 10 to 6, Saturday 10 to 5, and closed on Sundays. This is Gracie Higgins, reporting in Statesboro for your Newsroom.
The grand opening is welcome to all, and Anna Waters looks forward to growing her business.
GSU flag football has just started and has already become a big phenomenon as of August 2024. The season ranges from August through October. For intramural, the season is upon championship, but in the regular season, there are over 6 games. They offer overtime flag football and recreational flag. The CP Titans just won the intramural sports championship this past Wednesday. Good job, guys. Whether you're a seasoned player or just joining in for fun, this league is all about fun and competition. The career fair brought many businesses to campus to network with students in a variety of work fields and majors. Your newsroom, Trinity Jackson, has the story.
On Wednesday, the career fair kicked off at the RAC, welcoming students of all majors to network with different career opportunities. Many companies set up booths representing everything from technology and healthcare to education and finance.
It's important for students to network with employers like myself, so that way they can get a full understanding of expectations of the workforce. They can look for opportunities to get hands-on experience, especially in the manufacturing industry like what we're located in.
Georgia Southern graduates who attended a career fair averaged $14,000 more on their starting salary than their peers who do not attend a career fair.
I think anything that helps you prepare to interview and network is important.
All students should attend a career fair because it gives them a direct line of communication with possible employers, allowing them to network, inquire, and find out about job openings in their area of interest.
Thanks, Trinity.
Before we go, here's some events around Statesboro this week that you don't want to miss.
Tonight, you can head to the Interdisciplinary Building for Trivia Night.
Also tonight, you can show off your creativity at Picnic and Painting in the Williams Center.
Lastly, on Saturday, you can pack Cantor Fieldhouse and see our volleyball team take on Old Dominion in their first conference match. Thank you for joining us this week for your latest updates. We encourage you to connect with us on social media at your_newsroom.
For now, for Gracie and for all of us at Your Newsroom, I'm Michaela Hill. We'll see you next week.